Morning, folks. Right, I've got to go to London, so this is going to be really quick. There was a couple of articles written, and it just goes to show that either news reporters don't listen, or they choose to ignore. Excuse me while I drop my chair down. Now, one article said I had shook the hand of a protagonist. Not true. Not true. There was a tweet from about 4 years ago where I said, I wish I shook your hand, to somebody who, yes, I suppose they would describe as a protagonist. I did tweet that, but I never met that person. Ever. And I never shook his hand. That's the fact. So I do wish if they're going to write about me, at least have the common decency to just get it right. You know, say what I've actually said. Then there was an article shared in the Bedford, I think it's the Bedford newspaper. And it was actually a very fair article, but one thing. He stated that it had, in the past, I'd been accused of having strong links with the English Defence League. So I'm going to clear this up once and for all. And that way, anybody who wants to say, well, that's not what she said in the newspaper, I'm telling you, this is what I told them. This is the truth. Have not, am not, never will be part of the English Defence League. Do I know people who are, have been, or may still be? Yes, of course I do. Many girls and men who have been victims have contacted me and have either been, or maybe even still are, part of the English Defence League. I don't know. That's about as far as my links to the English Defence League go. But because I took Maria's to Downing Street, and there was people there from English Defence League, I'm going to lie to you and say they weren't there, they weren't. But they were there under their own steam. They weren't there representative of the English Defence League. They were there as independent individuals. That's what they were there for. There was nothing to do with the English Defence League on that day. Now, what happened after or prior is not relevant to me, and people have got to stop acting like anybody who had been or is a supporter of the English Defence League is naturally seen as being, all right. The truth is they're angry people. They're angry. They were angry over the death of Lee Rigby. They were angry over the Rotherham. They were angry over the mass grooming of young, predominantly white girls. They were angry over Sikh girls, Hindu girls that were being targeted. And they were even angry over the fact that Pakistani girls and Muslim girls were also being raped, but were shamed into silence. So I don't think that's far right. It's just not far wrong. The same as me, I'm not far right. I'm just not far wrong. And he did state that I'm not far right. I'm not racist, and I'm not Islamophobe. But a bit of me kind of goes, well, why are you saying it? Because I'm none of those things. It really doesn't matter. But I had the conversation with him, so I can't blame him for writing that. So the article itself is pretty good, apart from the fact I don't have strong links to the English Defence League. It's not like I can make a phone call and go, by the way, can you produce a demo? So I don't have strong links. That's wrong. That's incorrect. I also never shook the hand of a protagonist. That's also incorrect. Have I learnt a lot from 3 or 4 years ago to today? Of course I have. Haven't we all? Isn't that what this is all about? Learning, educating ourselves, understanding. And that's what Marius is about. Marius is about trying to bring people together to actually discuss the concerns that we have and actually get an open debate going without being labelled or told. That's what it's about. Now, the other thing is, and I am going to try and keep this short and sweet, there's a page up and running, and it's the Rotherham 12. Free the Rotherham 12 or something like that. They say defence is not an offence. The evidence was there, sunshine. The evidence was there. And we actually have a fantastic British judicial system. So the evidence was seen and they were found guilty. Accept it. Accept it. That's how our laws work. So you're going to have to deal with that. But you've started up a page saying that defence, you weren't defending yourself. They were attacking. The video is online. There is hundreds of Muslims attacking people in a pub. The police were attacked, trying to do the job. It's there for everybody to see. Now, what I found equally a little bit disturbing is 12 men found guilty, evidence beyond. In order for them to be found guilty, the evidence was there. When 1,400 girls were targeted, where were you then? Didn't see you have a page up for Give Justice to the Rotherham 1,400, which is now over 2,000 and still growing. I didn't see a page up for that. So where were you then? It's very selective, isn't it? Very one-sided. So my third thing is I want to start a bit of a video chain. Now this video chain will be, I'm going to talk about 3 things that anger me. And I'm then going to go on Inbox. I'm not going to put anybody's name on the video. I'm going to go on Inbox and I'm going to tag 6 people, 3 men, 3 women. And I'm going to ask them all to make a short video. That video doesn't have to be 20 minutes long. It can be 3 minutes long. You can talk about one thing you're angry about. You can talk about one thing that you think is positive. You can talk about what concerns you in this country. That video, then, you tag to my page. I will tag everybody on my page. That gets seen by them. You then have to go into your inbox, tag a further 6 people in the inbox. That way names are not getting given out. You don't want your face out there, turn your phone away. Put a piece of paper in front of it. There are ways and means. You don't have to have your face out there, but you can get your voice out there. So you will then tag 6 people in your inbox. You don't have to put, you can put more in one chat, or you can do it separately. Choice is yours. Once you've sent that to those 3 people, it's a bit like the ASL challenge. You're laying down the gauntlet. Make a video. Tell us what worries you. Tell us what you're concerned about. I can then get that tagged to your page. You then tag that to my page. Can you see how this is going to work? So you fill my page with videos of what people are genuinely concerned with. Don't use foul language, and it makes you look stupid. Even if you're angry. I'm not saying don't let the odd... Look, you're human beings, right? And we're also English. We are known for the odd swear word. So I'm not going to criticise you for that. So, but don't use every other word being an obscenity. You know, you're smarter than that. I know you're smarter than that. If you don't want your face out there, put a piece of paper in front of you. If you want to talk about the EU, if you want to talk about Sharia and Baroness Cox's bill, any of those things, anything that is worrying you, that you are concerned about in this country right now. By in this country, I mean in England, the United Kingdom as a whole. Let's get some video chains going. Now, if nobody bothers, well, I don't really know why you're on my Facebook, if I'm honest. Because if I'm going to put my face out there, and I'm in the hotbed area of extremism, and my face is out there, then you can put your voice out there. It doesn't have to be your face. That's all I'm asking. So, I'm now going to finish my cup of tea. And I've now got to set off for London. So I will see you all real soon. I will be later on going in my inbox. There will be 6 people tagged, 3 men, 3 women. I will be laying down the challenge. Let's see how many actually take that challenge up. Let's see how many of you are actually willing to do something rather than sitting doing nothing. And now, bye. Take care.